Hey YouTube, Christo here, back with another review. I sat down and looked at what I had to do, and there is one that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I was confident enough to do it right now. I had everything worked out, and I'm going to do Lolita, Lempicka, Au Masculin, Fraîcheur. Now, you probably recognize the bottle. It's a very, very noticeable bottle. This is a flanker of the very classic Lolita, Lempicka, Au Masculin. And this one was created in 2004, which is about 4 years after the classic was released. I couldn't find a parfumé online for this. I'm not sure who made it. I'm assuming it's Ennick Minardo who made the classic, but I can't say for sure. If it is her, I'm not going to list everything she's done because she's done a hell of a lot. She's an absolute modern classic parfumé. Now this is listed as a woody aromatic, and I think that suits pretty well. I think that fits in quite well with the scent. Bottle sizes on this, I could only find 2 sizes, so I'm assuming that's what they are. 150 ml, which is pretty standard. Prices for this one are about the same as the classic as far as I could find. This was kind of hard to find prices for. It is kind of obscure. It's not nearly as readily available as the classic, but prices, as far as I could tell, range from about $20 up to about $60. Expect to pay $20 to $30 for a small 50 ml, and yeah, probably between $30 to $60 for a large bottle. I picked up mine for pretty cheap. I got mine for like $30, I think maybe $35. I got this about a year ago, I don't quite remember. Now the notes are as listed. Top is green notes. There's nothing specific there, it just says green notes. Then there's ivy, like the original, and citruses. Again, it doesn't specify, it simply just says citruses. Middle, we've got anisey and violet, both from the original. And in the base, we've got olive tree, cashmere wood, vetiver, and cedar. To me, the predominant notes to this are anisey. The green notes, there's a bit of ivy you can tell in there, and violet and woods. Now, anisey is absolutely, without a doubt, the most predominant note in this. That's kind of what this is all sculpted around. It's all about anisey for this one. Now, if you're familiar with the classic, you're probably going to notice by now that the vanilla, the praline, the tonka, and the rum are not in this, okay? So it is quite different. It's not just a watered down version. Okay, if you've seen my videos, you know that I've got the dry down on this side, and I'm gonna do a spray over here. Alright, now, the music, if you can hear that music, that's not my music. That's coming from my neighbor's house. I'm not playing that, alright? So just ignore it. It's nothing to do with my video. Alright, so the opening. Very green in the opening. Very, very green. Bitter. Very green bitter. I'm guessing that's the green notes and the ivy together. There is a little bit of citrus, not a lot. There is a little bit though. You can tell it's there. And you can already smell the anisey and the woods coming out. Okay, so the dry down, anisey. Lots and lots of anisey. You can still pick up the green notes a little bit, ivy a little bit, citrus not so much, but there's definitely woods there. Nice cashmere wood. I really like the cashmere wood a lot. It's very soft, very smooth. It's a very, very nice note. I'm starting to like that more and more. Alright, now, this is not aquatic. Okay, this is definitely not aquatic. It's not just a watered down version of the classic, okay? So don't listen to anyone if they say that. Also, it's not really that fresh. Fraîcheur means fresh, okay? And it's not really fresh. I find it to be too woody and spicy to be labeled as fresh. To me, fresh is, yeah, usually aquatic or soft or blue, like that. It's darker and spicier than I would have expected from something called fresh or a summer version of a perfume. Now, for this one, longevity, nothing compared to the classic. This one is about average, maybe 4 to 6 hours, which is actually above average for a summer flanker. So 4 to 6 hours, I would say, not much more, but you know, it will give you probably at least 6 hours. Projection, again, nothing like the original. Projection is only average. You get a good scent cloud for maybe 2 hours. After that, it sticks pretty close to your skin, but you can detect it for, yeah, 5 to 6 hours. Now, like I said, this is missing a lot of the sweet, boozy notes that the classic does have. So if you're looking for that, don't expect it. This is good, but it's good for different reasons. Okay, so for the seasons, I'm gonna give this definitely summer. As well, I think it would work good in the spring. And for the summer, I think this would be pretty good for summer nights. It's a little more, it's a little heavier than your classic summer, like I said before, so I think this might be best suited for summer nights, semi-formal occasions, kind of a nice date or something like that, going out to a nice restaurant or a nice bar or pub or something. This might actually work pretty well for that. Age group, I'm going to give it a little broader spectrum than the original. I think this would go down to about 20 like the original, but I'm going to put this up to 30 or more because it doesn't have the really, really sweet vanilla of the original and the praline from the original. I think maybe someone a little older might be a little more into this. It is definitely less cloying and strong as the original as well, so yeah, maybe someone into their 30s might appreciate that a little more. What does this make me think of? It makes me think of Asian spices, the anisey, without a doubt. It's the predominant note, and it's a nice anisey. It's not the best I've ever tried, but it is nice, it is good. Makes me think of Asian spices, and definitely it does remind me of this, even though it is quite different. Positive. What's positive about this? It's a more wearable version of the classic. You can clearly tell they're related, but this is much, much more versatile. You can wear this in more weather, you can wear this for more occasions, okay? It's got above average longevity for a fresh scent, and I think the anisey, if you like anisey, you would probably like this. Negatives, a lot of the same. Again, it's quite far from the classic, so some people who are expecting the classic might be disappointed that this one does smell considerably different. It's missing a lot of the notes that I said before. Projection is just average. I can't really say that's a negative, but you know, if you're expecting Lolita Lempicka quality projection, it's not. It is quite hard to find, and that can be a negative. If you really want this, it could be pretty hard to come by. And if you do not like anisey, you probably will not like this. It is very heavy on the anisey, and it doesn't have the sweetness of the vanilla to kind of counter that, so that could be a negative for you. Recommendation, who would I recommend this for? I would recommend this for someone who really likes the classic but doesn't want to wear it in the summer. I live in the tropics, so I have to wear Au Masculin in the summer. I love it, so I don't mind wearing it. But if you're a bit pickier than I am about wearing something heavy and sweet in the summer, this would be a very, very good option for you. Also, if you like Annecy, this does have a nice Annecy note, and it does focus around that, so this would be good for you if you're into that. Alright, that's my review. I should also say, I do love the original, and I do like Au Fraîcheur, but I do personally say I prefer the classic. I will wear it in the summer, and I will wear it in, you know, very hot weather because I have to. I like it so much. I will prefer that. You can see the difference in my bottles. This one I've got a pretty good chunk out of, whereas this one, you know, I've probably only sprayed it 24 times. But it's your call. I recommend trying it personally if you like the original. So, if you've tried Au Fraîcheur or Au Masculin Fraîcheur, let me know. I want to hear some of your opinions. I haven't gotten a lot of feedback from this one. I don't know many people that own this, let alone have even tried it. So I really want to know someone else's opinion on it. So thanks a lot, guys. You know, check out my other reviews. Give me some comments. Give me some suggestions. Whatever you guys think. You know, thanks so much, and I'll see you again soon.